It's time now for your weekly fishing reports and real-time outdoor news. This is the Southwest Outdoors Report.
Hi everybody, welcome into our show. Rarely do I get this excited about going fishing, but I am excited today and you get to go with us. Now, you see that? That is Stacey King of Reed Springs, Missouri. He's one of the top professional bass anglers that's ever picked up a fishing rod. And he's getting his rods ready. He's tying us some lures on. He knows where the fish are. And we're taking you to Table Rock Lake, south of Springfield, just outside Branson, Missouri. It is a fantastic fishing lake for several species of bass and much more. Stacey's going to tell us all about it, and we're going to catch some on today's show. I am ready to go. We got all our weekly features for you, the Lawrence Hot Lake, the Coast to Catch of the Week, the Academy Right Stuff, everything you're used to, including all your weekly fishing reports. So let's get right to it, and let's get you back to the FSN studios. Here's Julie with your weekend planner, and then we'll be right back on the lake with Stacey King.
Hello everybody. Fishing for the weekend looks promising with good conditions predicted on both days. Peak game fish activity Saturday will start at 9:15 a.m. and the best conditions for Sunday should begin around 10 o'clock in the morning. Look for the sun to rise at 7:30 and set at 6:56. And there is a new moon beginning on Monday, so evenings will have very little moonlight. Stay with us. We're coming right back with fishing updates from Texas, Oklahoma, and Louisiana.
The Southwest Outdoors Report is brought to you by Nitro Performance Bass Boats. Fish your best in a Nitro. By Gene LaRue and Bobby Garland Lures. Quality soft plastic baits made in Oklahoma with American pride. By Academy Sports and Outdoors. Right stuff, low price, every day. And by Motor Guide Trolling Motors. Engineering for angling.
Got one.
Good. Oh, it's a nice spot.
Spotted bass.
Nice spot. All right.
All right, come in here, fella.
Look at the belly on that thing. They're spitting
What
up
a beautiful fish.
Isn't
Hey,
it?
we are on Table Rock today, as promised.
Look at that.
And I'm here with Stacey King. And I told you we were going to hitch up with Stacey today, and we're in his Nitro Z9 out here. We'll talk about this boat in a minute. But that is a Table Rock Lake, beautiful spotted bass. Look at the coloration down his lateral line. You can see the horizontal lines down his belly. That's our key indicator of a spotted bass. Smallmouth, two little patches of teeth on his tongue. That's what a chunky, fat Table Rock spotted bass looks like. Now, I caught him out here. You're going to get him for me. Caught him out here. Saw a couple of fish busting in open water. So we picked up, I'll show this right quick, just a jigging spoon, 7/8 ounce jigging spoon, white one. So we'll let him go back. All right, so Stacey, orient us for the lake here. For someone that doesn't know anything about this lake, what species are in the lake and what's the characteristics of the lake?
Well, Table Rock Lake is a very diverse fishery. It's got a lot of largemouth, smallmouth, and spotted bass. And it's a huge lake. It's about 43,500 acres at normal pool. And it's a great place to fish because you have all the tributaries coming in and you have shallow water fishing with off-colored water, or you've got thousands of acres of clear deep water to fish too. So whatever you like to fish or whatever your fishing strengths are, it's right here on Table Rock Lake.
We may throw a spinnerbait today, we may throw a topwater, spoon. You never know how you're going to catch them on Table Rock, so whatever we do, you'll be along for the ride. First up, however, let's take you all the way down to Texas, and my buddy Brian Hughes has all the Texas freshwater fishing and lake reports, followed by Bill Olson down on the coast.
Hi everybody, and welcome to this week's Lone Star Lakes, brought to you by A1 Locksmiths, who remind you not only can they take care of your home or your car keys, but they can take care of your sportsman's accessories as well. That is your boat, UTV, RV, or ATV. That's A1Locksmiths.com on the web. Now, let's go out to Lake Conroe, where they just had one of the biggest professional angler tournaments of the whole year a few weeks ago. The guys were catching bass on spinnerbaits and traps, and they were fishing around main lake points with showing a little bit of grass. They also worked some of the boat docks with jigs and Texas rigs to catch bass on Conroe. Cat fishermen are starting to see the blue cats move up into the shallows. Use your cut bait or live bait to catch big blues this time of year on Conroe. And finally, your crappie fishermen out in the timber about 14 to 18 feet deep. Use your standard crappie rigs minnows, or crappie jigs to catch these fish. That's this week's Lone Star Lakes, brought to you by A1 Locksmiths. Let's check in with Mr. Bill Olson. He's on the coast.
Hi folks, this week's report is brought to you by Port Aransas on Mustang Island, the fishing capital of Texas, where anglers enjoy pristine bays, estuaries, 18 miles of surf, and the deep blue waters of the Gulf of Mexico. Plus, the local restaurants will even cook your catch come sundown. Come fish and play Texas Island style. For more information, visit the website on the screen. Well, the cold front that pushed through Texas last weekend has had a dramatic impact. All along the coast, the north winds have blown higher tides out of the bays, dropping them to more normal levels. Plus, the water temperature now ranges either side of 70 degrees after the front. The warm-up forecasted for the end of the week and this weekend will only serve to stimulate fish to aggressively feed in fairly shallow water. Look for mullet and other bait to be the key to where speckled trout and redfish are feeding. On the middle and lower coast, that will be along the grassy shorelines. Anglers would do well to retrace travel corridors fish used this past spring when fish return to the bays. Redfish are making their way toward the Gulf, while flounder are moving toward jetties and passes. From Matagorda Peninsula on southward to South Padre Island, in behind the barrier islands are all holding good fish. Piggy perch and live shrimp are good options. So are soft plastics and topwater lures, as well as real keel lures. On the upper coast, bird activity has increased. Besides Sabine, Trinity, and Upper Galveston Bay, add West Galveston and Chocolate Bays to the mix for good bird activity. Don't forget to fish the areas near marsh drains for flounder. This weekend, both Saturday and Sunday have a double tide schedule of 2 high and 2 low tides each day. I'm Bill Olson, and I'll see you on the coast.
Oh, I got one. That's good. I think I got pretty good fish.
Oh, he got off.
Did he?
Oh, that's a largemouth. Look at
good
that.
Largemouth. All right, come in here.
I got one too. We got doubles.
Got him? All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna lift.
Mine's small.
Oh, come here, you toad.
All right. Boy, we have
Look
got
at
him
this.
going. That's a little bitty spot, and he got off.
He got off. That's all right.
Pull
We
him up
got
here.
Nice
Let's
largemouth.
In fact, walk him up and show him what a good fat largemouth from Table Rock Lake looks
Look
like.
how healthy that fish is. I
Big,
mean, hadn't got a mark
fat
on
belly,
it.
eating a lot of shad. Threadfin shad's what they eat here.
You think it didn't eat that spoon? The reason we use that white spoon is because it so closely imitates those threadfin shad that they're feeding on. We catch lots of fish on them this time of the year.
Now I want to show you real quick, roll in some footage, what Stacey did this morning, literally first cast of the day. He handed me a rod, said, here, fish with this spinnerbait. He picked up a spinnerbait. Before we could get the audio working on the camera,
Release this one.
he threw it up by the bank, and a smallmouth hit it. We'll roll in just a couple of seconds of footage, just show you what a good smallmouth looks like. Real quick, Stacey, before we go to this break, you fish all over the country, competitively fish out of a Nitro Z9. What's your favorite couple of things about this boat?
Well, probably the rough water capability is what I like the most about it. The older I get, the more comfortable ride I want, and this boat certainly gives me that. And it also has a great front deck for 2 guys or me by myself fishing. I just like to have a lot of room. I like to be able to move around easily in my boat. And then it's also got a lot of wonderful storage and 2 great live wells. It's just a great fishing boat, a well thought out and well planned boat.
You can see all the Nitro boats by going to the front page of our website, southwestoutdoorsreport.com. Bottom of the page, look at the logos, click on the Nitro logo, and check out the Nitro Z9 like Stacey's. We'll be right back after this.
Hey Barry, see that top of that cedar tree sticking up right there? Throw your spinnerbait out past it and bring it right beside that tree.
Throw it past it.
Yeah, and then bring it right
Keep it
beside
ripping. Keep it ripping on
yeah,
top.
fast.
Got him.
Got him. There he is. He was in that tree. I knew he would be.
What a call! What a call, Stacey! Come on.
Let's see what you look. Oh yeah.
Not big, just a, what is it? It's a largemouth.
It's a nice largemouth.
Fatty too. Look
Yeah.
at the belly on that little dude.
Yeah, that's a legal fish here. We got a 15-inch minimum on all 3 species of bass here, and it's really helped our fishery, I think, over the years to have that 15-inch minimum.
Man, all right, well there's a little fat Table Rock largemouth for you. Back he goes. We're with Stacey King out here. Stacey travels all over the country. You're fishing FLWs mostly now?
Well, I've been fishing the FLW majors for the last 3 or 4 years, and fishing's taken me all over the world. I fished from Europe to China and everywhere in between, and I'm very fortunate.
Now, I was talking to Stacey off camera a minute ago. If you'd like to come up here and you don't want to drag your boat up here, or you don't have a boat.
There's a lot of really quality guides on this lake, and the best way to contact them is to contact the Chamber of Commerce, local Chamber of Commerce, either in Branson or in Kimberling City, Missouri.
Good deal. So if you want to do that, just give them a call and come on up here, book yourself a guide, or drag your boat and have a great time at Table Rock Lake. Next up on our fishing reports this week, we're going a little bit west of here to the state of Oklahoma. Gary Dollahan's got all the information this week on the Sooner Beach.
Hey, these cool temperatures are really starting to show that fall is officially here in Oklahoma, and it is also causing the fishing to really heat up. Now, a lot of you are waiting for those crappie reports. They are starting to come in from many places across the state, with the fishing really getting good for crappie. Places like Arbuckle, Pine Creek, McGee Creek, Eufaula, Keystone, Fort Gibson Lake, Grand Lake, good crappie reports coming in at this time. And what's interesting to me is that all of those seem to report that 15 foot is kind of the depth where those fish are coming from. Now, we also had another lake record fish caught. This time it's a striped bass hybrid from Hudson Lake. It was caught by Jesse Vaughn of Grove, caught on September 26th. The fish weighed 14.5 pounds. It was 30 inches long, a really nice hybrid. Man, those are one of my favorite fish to catch. They pull so hard. Now, also a reminder, the annual Bobby Garland Crappie Pro Monster Fest is scheduled for October 27th and October 28th, Fort Gibson Lake. The kids event is on Saturday the 27th, 10 a.m. till noon. It's for kids 12 and under. It's free. All kids who sign up do get a tackle pack. Check out the details for the Pro, Amateur, and Kids event, crappiemonsterfest.com. One thing about it, you can't catch them if you don't go.
This week on your Lowrance Hot Lake of the Week, I've got a great catfishing tip for you on a sleeper catfish lake for you South Texas anglers. It's Lake Somerville, located 30 miles south of the Bryan College Station area, and it's located for you right now on the Lowrance HDS-10 Gen 2 unit, and we locate it just north of US 290, north of Brenham, Texas. There are boat ramps and access points all around the lake. One good one is Somerville State Park Birch Creek unit here. The lake is 11,000 acres, max depth of 38 feet, dammed up in 1967. It's only 2 feet low right now, and it's loaded with channel and blue catfish. They've been shallow 5 to 10 feet, shallow enough that some are catching them from the shoreline. Most are being caught drifting prepared baits and cut shad in 15 feet of water. I would try main lake points and the mouths of creeks and coves like these that I've circled. The blue cat record is 88 pounds, channel cat record is 15 pounds. And if you want a guide, you can go to the Texas Fishing Forum website at texasfishingforum.com and search for Somerville Catfish Guide. Have fun down there in South Texas. Stay tuned. Coming back to Table Rock Lake in just a couple of minutes, and Cajun Phil and Kevin are standing by in Louisiana.
The Southwest Outdoors Report is brought to you by Tracker Boats. Fish the finest by Lowrance and the all-new HDS Gen 2 with structure map overview. By Strand Fishing Lines, the standard of dependability. By Costa Sunglasses, see what's out there. By Whataburger, proud to serve it hot and fresh 24 hours a day. And by Academy Sports and Outdoors, right stuff, low price, every day.
There's one.
Got him?
Yep.
That's a
Spotted
nice
bass.
spot. Nice spot. Yes.
All right, there we go.
Okay.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, we have made a huge transition from what you saw earlier. We're on Table Rock Lake today in the southwestern part of Missouri, south of Springfield, near Branson, Missouri. Around all the tourist attractions up here, we're no more than 10 minutes from the middle of all the shows and attractions that you hear so much about at Branson. Fishing today with Stacey King. That is a little spotted bass, and caught 3 species today, but this is something completely different. Now, you saw us earlier catching smallmouth and largemouth bass in 3 feet of water on a spinnerbait. Now I'm looking at the graph and we're in over 100 feet of water. What's the deal here, Stacey?
Well, it's a typical fall deal. We have a lot of fish that that stay shallow or get shallow in the fall, where you can catch on your spinnerbaits and topwaters and stuff like that. But there's also an awful lot of fish, especially the spots, but some smallmouth and largemouth will move out and suspend in deep water, and that's when we come out and catch them on the spoons like we are today. We're fishing a little bit around these piers. It's always a good place to catch them, but also catch them a lot on timbered bluff ends and just out in deep water around the trees. They love to suspend around the timber.
Okay, now we're taking you due south of here to Louisiana. Here's Cajun Phil and Kevin.
Hey friends, Captain Kevin Broussard here from your Fox Sports Louisiana Outdoor Report. We're going to talk about Southwest Louisiana on Calcasieu Lake. As you can see right here, we had a great day. We've got a limit of reds. The trout fishing will be picking up here shortly. Right now, we're going to kick it over and see what Southeast Louisiana's fishing's like after the hurricane.
Yes, the hurricane was bad. Isaac destroyed a lot of stuff. As you can see, as we're driving down through Delacroix right now, you can see all of the things that's already starting to be rebuilt. I just came back from Venice, Louisiana. A lot of amberjack, a lot of yellowfin, a lot of blackfin tuna coming in. It's really hot down there if you want to go offshore. Again, over Shell Beach, Hopedale. Down here in Delacroix, it's fantastic. Matter of fact, I came back here with Captain Chris one more time.
We're in Delacroix, Louisiana, which is 45 minutes south of New Orleans. Very easy to get to. You jump on I-10 going eastbound. It's you got about 4 turns to make and you land on our front door. Plenty of lodging available, great fishing. I mean, the fishing is on right now. The red fishing is unbelievable. Trout fishing. Guys, I can't stress it enough. The fishing is unbelievable right now. Welcome to Delacroix, Louisiana.
Got him? Got him. Right by that bridge piling, just like you said.
Oh, they love it now.
Now this will be mostly spots around these bridges.
Yeah, I'm catching a few largemouth doing this, but mostly spots. He ate it, didn't he?
He's got it down there pretty deep.
Oh golly, boy, I had one just. I mean, he hit it hard. Look at here. Look at him chasing minnows right here by us. Big Cedar Lodge is right here below where we're at, and it's just a beautiful lodge. And they have, there must be 8 or 10 guides works out of there at any one time. And you can call the marina there, and they'll get you a guide. Or if you want to stay there, it's a beautiful place. Need a pair of needle nose?
I do. We're headed to a break right here. We're going to get this fish loose, put him back, and we'll be back to wrap things up at Table Rock Lake right after this. Y'all don't go anywhere.
The Southwest Outdoors Report is brought to you by Mercury, the official outboard of the Southwest Outdoors Report for 10 years running. By Excite, start positive, stay positive. By Lew's Reels and Rods, feel the difference. And by Onyx Personal Flotation Devices and Rainwear, keeping you safe on the water.
Welcome back, everyone. It's time for the Whataburger Ask the Pro. Our question this week is from Mike in Garland, Texas, who wants to know, when throwing deep diving crankbaits like the DD22, what speed reel is the best to use? For the answer, we traveled to this year's Toyota Texas Bass Classic to ask Professional Angler 2004 Bassmaster Angler of the Year, Gerald Swindle.
You know, when you're going to throw a deep diving crankbait, the reel speed controls everything. If you go to 6.3 to 1 or 7.3 to 1, you're going to overwork yourself. Always try to maintain a 5.3 to 1 or a 5.1 to 1. The slower the gear ratio, the less work it is on your wrist and your arms, and the bait will actually get deeper.
Thanks, Gerald. If you have a question for one of the pros, just visit our website at southwestoutdoorsreport.com, click on the Ask the Pro link, and send us your information. Have a great weekend, everyone. Now back to Barry for the Costa Catch of the Week.
Got him. Got him? Yep, right below the boat.
Let's see if we can get it.
All right. Well, we're going to show you one more fish down here at Table Rock. If I can get this one up. He was down there in 40 feet of water.
Oh, it's a good one.
Good spotted
spot.
bass. There we go. Look at that. That's the fattest one yet. All right. Well, and he's spitting up shad everywhere. This just shows you
I had one hit mine.
what these fish are eating. I'll just show you this here real quick. There's what they're eating. There is a big Table Rock spotted bass. All right.
Isn't that a pretty fish?
That's a way to finish it up right there. We're just about out of time today, and I'm gonna put this one back right here. All right, time right now for the Costa Catch of the Week, and let's show you somebody's big fish. This is Tim Truitt and his son Chris of Willis, Texas. They caught these out of Lake Conroe, Texas, down south, And they will win a brand new pair of Costa sunglasses. And you can check everything out at the Costa website. Go to the front page of our website, southwestoutdoorsreport.com. Click on the Costa logo at the bottom of the page. That will take you straight to their logo. You can see all the lens styles, the frame styles, including this month's frame style of the month, Jose. And it's time right now for the Academy Sports and Outdoors Right Stuff feature, the right gear if you're coming to Table Rock Lake. And here are two of Stacey King's favorites. If you put those two baits on, you've got a great chance to catch all three species. Is that about a half ounce spinner bait with a couple of big willow leaf blades on it with a chartreuse plastic trailer, and then about a 3/4 to a 1 ounce either chrome or white jigging spoon. Those two baits will get you bit at Table Rock Lake. Well, Stacey, I've enjoyed the day, and I tell you, I told my wife if I lived on this lake, I'd stay in trouble all the time. How do you stay out of trouble?
Well, I don't. Although my wife just conceded that I'm going to be fishing no matter what, whether it's somewhere else or right here at home, I'm going to be fishing.
Wow, this is an amazing lake, and you folks would thoroughly enjoy a trip to Table Rock Lake. If you want to make a vacation or a weekend fishing trip up here, it is fantastic. Stacey, thanks for showing us around your Nitro Z9.
I enjoyed it.
It's a beautiful boat. Wish you all the luck in the world and all the success on the upcoming FLW events and any other tournament circuits you decide to fish in the future.
Thanks, Barry. Anytime you get a chance to come back, just holler.
Thank you, folks, for joining us. We'll see you next week on the show, 10:30 Thursday night, unless the Conference USA football game runs late, and if it does, we'll be on right after the post-game show. We'll always be on Saturday morning at 8 o'clock. And you can catch our show on the front page of our website at the same address we told you earlier. And you can go from there to the YouTube channel, check out all the archived past episodes of our show. And there's always something cool on the Facebook page that you won't see here on the TV show. Hey, thanks for joining us from Table Rock Lake. Until next week, I'm Barry Stokes for Stacey King. Be safe, have fun. Bye-bye, y'all.